With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Here's the rookie from Arkansas, Cam Little, ready to get us started.
And off we go from Jacksonville.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Into the air right away is Allen.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Allen.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
That is Joshua Hines Allen getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Amari Cooper, 52 yards.
And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. And we are underway in Buffalo. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
2 plays so far. And a pass attempt.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Up the middle with Barkley. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 18. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
We're scoreless after 1.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's into the secondary. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen escaping the pressure right. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's taken down inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now Allen again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Allen taking it himself.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
Now Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Oliver, that time to really get in there and bring him down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case,
let's go.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Buffalo. The dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Motion man is Rice. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. to Pacheco. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a third down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Buffalo. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets it to Samuel, left side. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Chiefs on top. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Here's a third down and 4. They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside. To the right side on first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Exploit them here on this run. Keep the sticks moving. Keep
From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, let's put 6 on the board, fellas! We gotta make a play here. We can breathe.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Mahomes now to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
It's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurt. It is third and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This one will be from 37 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a 9-0 lead.
Should have blocked it.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
he looks free. Right side. And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch. That's what we saw here.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. sideline.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Motion man is Rice. Once again, it's Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. Here's a run with Hunt. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just
next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. On the move, hit it right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
Finding Flowers. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down. Here's Lamar. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going for it again. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense another chance to take a shot on him.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. It's well done.
Returnable from the 1. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Piron. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense up to the line fast. They run once more with Piron. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's on the quick hitter. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Chiefs trying to make some noise before halftime. 4th and 3, drive on the line. And going for it with Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
I seen him.
Just beyond midfield following the interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them.
Yeah, Sirski. You want to get better at Madden? Just watch me play it out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Dances by him. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 23 yards, the final tally. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have the chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. In motion right is Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. In motion, Aguilar. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Again, Jackson. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And
that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will go to Henry out wide. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 6-0 our score after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Henry up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll roll him out right.
A check down here for Henry.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he stopped immediately there. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
They go play action now. Jackson got a man and he hits him in stride. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Patrick Ricard
taking it in.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Jackson from the shotgun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
No, we changed it.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
I seen him that time.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Let's go. Feel me?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So
I'm cold out there, fam. I'm cold out there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm in my bag right now, fam.
Inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
Yeah, I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this third quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have the game again.
And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Open man, that's Henry. Powers through it, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That's good for 28 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a good one so far, just a 2.
Foes in the air, foes in the air, 4 quarter.
Number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They go play action with Jackson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. And he is into.
Let's go, Lamar Jackson.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it.
If you want to get better at Madden, just watch me play, dog.
They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
I'm on that, chat. I'm on that. Let's go. I'm on that, chat.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. A perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jackson out of the pistol. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Ardarius Washington.
Let's go.
His offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Third and 9. play action. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. First and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening score. It doesn't necessarily just mean the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He will get into the end zone. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an
Let's go, champ.
Added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
There is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Jackson now to throw on first down. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 33. And the pistol, Jackson ready. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Second down.
I know they came butts in this motherfucker. They might be just a bit blue. Look at all my bitches booty.
Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
No, we change it. We change it. Go ahead.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Going to go right back to Henry. And this time they are ready for it. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lamar, going to work for the pistol. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to...
Call the cops when you see Tupac. You shot me, but you same thing.
They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, get some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. These are the worst. A couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the...
Good blocking, and he's in. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. We'll go again here with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we have reached halftime here. It is a 6-point difference at the break, as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. first down. They'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Play action now. Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. And he will pull his way in for the 2 points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson now. He'll spot Henry open downfield. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Jackson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
On the right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Henry, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. This is Henry.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Pistol formation with Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Inside the 20. And
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Justin Tucker all set, and we are set to see the cream of the crop in the AFC as we are underway here with the Ravens and the Chiefs. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. Here's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
He slipped our grip. He slipped our grip.
Preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now Mahomes. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Play action. It's Jackson on the move to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now it's Jackson. Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar from 6 yards away. And the Ravens are off to a 14-0 lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And they can't bring him down. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ribley, Ribley. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Painter, fellas. Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now here's Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. He'll drop to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To throw again is Jackson. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Flush to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, touch and time here are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Keep it up!
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to air one out. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Rolling to his right.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
To the right side and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, It's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Easy.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Xavier Worthy, 26 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of the half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. It's caught by Aguilar. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Jackson from the shotgun. That went out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, You've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
And this is going to be caught. So they get 2 more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Jackson completes it to Aguilar. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. Running from the gun with Henry. Runs through the contact. A second nice move, a spin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Jackson now. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Down right around the 25. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field.
Come on, dog.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field.
I hit back.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. Second down and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Open man. It's the tight end, Kelsey. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Mahomes to throw once more. Forced out to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this pass broken up.
Come on, hit somebody.
Down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And again, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes being chased out left. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Odafe Owe.
GG's, fam.
Going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Oh, and Nelson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Bateman going to get it now on the jet sweep. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Yes, Sirski.
built on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome to MADDEN Stadium in Baltimore. Justin Tucker has it all teed up, and he's going to do the honors as we're out in Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Score deep. Bring it over to the offense, boys. All right, let's go from here.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And the gun, Henry is able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the Ravens.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success. You get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Working quickly here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. The key when you get down here in the red zone becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
I'm like that for real, chat.
Hardy to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the defense gets there.
I'm on that. I'm on that.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's on the move. To the sideline, he's got it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He rolls to his right. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Got the big yards on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. They send Aguilar in motion left. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy to return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Clock still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Play action. Here's Jackson. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And forget
Let's go.
Touchdown. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Splits the uprights. The Ravens double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Jackson trying again after the pick. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. So second down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. One slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down. It's inside the 30. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Ravens call it on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Kickoff taken at the 13. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down. Now here's Lamar. Henry on the catch. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3. Play action now with Jackson. It's this one to Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Right down the middle with Henry. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. They go play fake with Jackson. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly playing dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
If this your first time joining in, man, please like, share, comment, tell a friend, turn on your post notifications so y'all know when not Travis here climbing them charts in this, man, and let's go.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Finding Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Bateman hauls it in. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give to Henry. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. He's got it at the 6. In for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now a run with Henry. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Play fake, Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. It's Henry on the carry. And he won't get anything there. 7 and 10. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding on to a field goal lead. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running once more with Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Back to throw it. It's in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people, and that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
And he's brought them real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was their final one. Looking to throw. Gets it to his fullback. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it.
Oh yeah, clutch D, man. I got that clutch D. I got that clutch. I got that clutch like the Mamba. Let's go. Clutch like Mamba.
But then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
That's that clutch like Mamba. You feel me, chat? Yeah. Get him out of here.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Jackson, first play, going to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away, and that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here, they get the completion and a quick first down.
Jackson now. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw. And in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he rifles one.
Let's go. Go.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there.
I hit hard, fam.
Bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Henry again on second down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, isn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing is Jackson.
That is incomplete.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Play action. It's Jackson. Just keeping the play alive. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews.
Cap. Straight cap.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Henry's got it, out on the left side. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
They go play action now. Jackson flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Now it's Jackson. Out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 3 yards out. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Okay, this is it. I'm not having fun anymore.
Have to happen.
Oh, that was terrible. What is that?
Okay.
What are
This
you
is like
doing?
watching
Were they even paying attention?
No. This
GG's, fam.
could be worse.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
I want to play Cam Newton. You come across this Cam Newton, let's get it in, fam.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Oh, and that is incomplete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To throw is Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mike Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. Jackson will throw again. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Off play action. Jackson steps away. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998. The home of the Ravens. A perennial Pro Bowler, Kristen Tucker, has it on the 2. And off we go, here in Baltimore. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Right here. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen.
Come here, dog. Come on, dog. I need that.
Short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
Off the play fake, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it.
Got him.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot,
You want to get better in Madden? Watch me.
allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll throw on first down with Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. What to do now as they come up on second and long. From the go, Josh Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Allen.
That's my play, fam. I know it. I'll punt that ball if I was you, fam. Are you going for it?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted.
My house, fam.
By Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to
Lamar Jackson, Florida boy, in the building.
You've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Matt Andrews. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down.
I see that defense, fam. You like you picking my plays, dog.
Play action now. Jackson. That one intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's a give to Henry. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. He'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with the assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Back to throw, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Let's get in that end zone.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field, and tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
Slot man in motion right. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Sims now to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. Jackson out of the pistol. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Here's a run. Mark down at the 6. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They're called in at the 2. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens will get on in front 17-7. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look underneath for Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back. And I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This is Henry. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Play it safe, boys. Let's get a few yards on this.
Second and 7. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's got to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, guys out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.